Here we are teaching Latin, studying Latin in this day and age. Uh, how amazing that is. The class is in a way very practical. So we start from where we are, and with the understanding, for example, just the fact that about 80% of modern English words have their roots in Latin. And so a lot of our sensibility, a lot of our understanding of who we are, or the language we use to describe ourselves to ourselves, to understand ourselves in the world, a lot of that is coming from this ancient Roman sensibility that we've inherited through our language. So the first thing that we do in this class is to uh, expand our modern English vocabulary and look at the roots of these words that are new for students in Latin. So it's my feeling that you don't really understand the meaning of a word unless you know something about its history as well, because the history is built into it. Or another way of putting it is that every word has a story to tell. And so we get into, well, what's the story of this word? It tends to be very dramatic. We go back even before Latin, all the way to what's known as Proto-Indo-European, which is about as far back as we can go, many thousands of years, kind of the earliest that we have, kind of the backbone of language. And it's invariably dramatic when you get down that far. Invariably, whatever abstract words we have today, it's very concrete if you go back that far. So in any case, so we start with that. We're going to build our vocabulary, and I like to tell students, because they tend to be very practical, that their brains are forming right now. They're forming neural connections, and they're going to be doing that until they're about 25, and then it stops. And you just have the brain, whatever you made, that's what you've got. And one of the best things that you can do to create as sophisticated and nuanced a brain as possible that can carry you through the rest of your life is to have a rich vocabulary. Now, we know that from all kinds of research. So, what we're doing is like highly practical and serves a whole lifetime. And then we'll also get into vocabulary, some just straight Latin vocabulary, not tied to English, and some grammar as well, so that by the end we are addressing each other in Latin and speaking some sentences to each other in Latin. Maybe we pretend we've got the time machine and we're going to address each other as citizens of Rome for a while and see how that goes. So yeah, so that's a picture of what we'll be up to. We'll be doing some creative writing. We'll be doing to apply this vocabulary that we're learning. It's not just memorizing a list. You don't really retain it that way. If you're not using it, you lose it. And so I want the students to be able to use the words that they're acquiring. And so we have all kinds of creative ways of doing that. Um, yeah. So anyway, so that's what we'll be doing one day a week. Look forward to seeing you all there. And if you have any interest in language or in history, in ancient worlds, in the Greeks and the Romans, I hope to see you in our class.